Hello everyone, welcome to Healing Journeys. My name is Christelle Achia. On this channel I share content related to indigenous knowledge systems, more specifically those of Africa and the African diaspora. In today's video, we keep on with everything related to cleansing, clearing, as where I am in what is called the Northern Hemisphere. We have just entered the season called spring, so it's a perfect moment of the year to invest more attention, energy, time, resources in cleansing, clearing, with the intention of making space for a new, either on physical level, mental, intellectual level, psychological level, spiritual level, emotional level, energetical level. So all the aspects of our person as a human being, right? You can enter cleansing, or if you prefer, call it clearing, through detox, through like meditative practices, physical activities, what else can I say? Reading, learning, engaging with knowledge like this video, for instance, or the others that are available on the channel. Cleansing, prayers as well, rituals, ceremonies. All these are possible, valid, if I may say, available. Like you can pick one or those that are accessible to you, and also that speak the most to you. And so, yeah, in this video, I would like to maybe discuss a few points that will gather the recent video I've released, and also the topic, the theme that I often discuss on the channel. This week I attended a festival which is related to technology and ancestrality. So as you know, if you are familiar, I'm not familiar, sorry, with the videos and the channels, I am very interested in the theme of ancestrality, ancestry, ancestors, what it means, yes, from African perspectives, but I'm also interested in looking at it from other perspectives. So I'm researching about that, reading and so on, right? So I attended this event, and there was, let's say, a performative exchange time, presenting some traditions, some tradition of Afro-Surinamese community, a religious spiritual practice called Winti. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. I'm not sure if it's Winti or Vinti, because in Dutch I know that the W you may like say it with the V, so I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. And at the end of the exchange time, which was like more than an hour, like the exchange time, just to share a bit of the context, was there were like music, percussions, singing, prayers, also I would say spoken words, movements, dance, that you and explanations, teachings to explain the meanings of what they were doing through the music, through the rhythm, the meaning of what they were singing and saying, and the meaning of the gesture of the movements. So it was very interesting in that regard. And at the very end, there was a Q&A with the people in the audience. And I remember this person asking, so it was a person presenting in a white body, of a advanced age, I would say, asking, well, um, how to do when one has ascendants, ancestors, use the word ancestors, that were problematic, that you know that these ancestors were problematic and they did a lot of wrong. They were not bringing, let's say, good actions into the world. They contribute to a lot of pain in the world, in your family as well. And you know that you have them within you. How to deal with that? He asked this question to the person leading the Winti ceremony. This person is also a priestess, a Winti priestess. And why I'm bringing this example now, and I will give the answer later. First, it's very interesting because that's the very reason why I often speak of connection to our ancestors, the difference between ancestors and ascendants that we have in African-based practices, and how you can engage with them, why it is important to engage with them, how it can impact, influence what is happening in your life. This is exactly what is behind the question of this person, right? To rephrase it, I could rephrase his question by how to deal with ascendants, or what often also people say, non-well ancestors, or problematic ancestors. How to deal with that, how to think about those people, what we can do or what we cannot do, what is possible, and how we can live our lives, right? All these questions. And the priestess, the Winti priestess, explain that, well, there are ceremonies, there are rituals. So within the Winti tradition, which is to repeat, an Afro-Surinamese practice. So from people coming or from Africa or with ascendants of Africa, right? So in this tradition, they have rituals and ceremonies to help to process the unfinished business, unfinished work of departed one, of ascendants who are departed, or to appease those of our lineage who are not here anymore. There are rituals and ceremonies. And it is what I would like to highlight and make the connection with cleansing and clearing. When you cleanse, when you engage with any forms of cleansing, you also have the ability to engage with what is well known as ancestral healing. Yes, there are specific rituals that can be carried on by people who have the knowledge to process, to do that. And you also have already the ability to, I would say, start engage in that direction with your cleansing habits, your cleansing activities, if I may say it that way. Because yes, indeed, your ancestors, your ascendants, the people of your lineage, whether you know them or not, whether you have met them or not in the physical realms, they are within you. How are they within you? A very basic things, the DNA, right? You carry the DNA within your cells, within like your physical body. Yeah, and this is why you have the face that you have. This is why I have the face that I have, the nose that I have, the eyes, the lips, the skin complexion, right? My size and hair. I mean, yeah, So this is an expression of my DNA. So this is an expression of the DNA that has been carried from generation to generation until me, until this body. So this is the first and important way that we carry our ascendant within us, with us. It may seem basic. It's not because it seems basic that it's not important, not relevant, or that it doesn't hold power. So if your physical body is an expression also of this genetical information, genetical material, it is DNA, it means that whenever you're going to engage with your physical body, while you're directly engaging with your DNA. As we know, I mean, I guess we have all seen those series and movies where there's a fingerprint, or there's a DNA of the person, and so on, right? We know that we leave traces of us when we touch some things, when we touch someone, in our saliva, our hair, nails, and so on, our skin. I mean, I guess this is kind of known across the globe at the moment. We have all heard or seen that. And so it's important to remember that and to make the connection with what we are capable of doing, what we can do on a daily basis if we don't have access to more spiritual resources, knowledge, or people. We can already start to engage just by the regular basic cleansing activity that you do. This is another very good, important reason to engage with cleansing, especially now that it's our renewal, rebirth period of time, at least for those in the northern hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, well, it will come, your turn will come. So it's also valid to watch your video at this moment, right? So that was one of the first things I wanted to highlight in this video about cleansing. Yes, I will come with other videos about that topic. I'm already going to add a link down here for you with a few videos related to the topic, so then you can have a look at them. I really encourage you to have a look at them. I hope it will be supportive for you. And for now, I wish you well. Let's take care of ourselves and of each other. Hope to see you soon.